welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill here today, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Fouled off left side.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That's down and in. A slider missed. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Granderson hauls it in, and there's one away. Next for the Padres, Tim Raines.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 30, Tim Raines.
0-1.
Glasnow, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. That one out to right. Lays out and makes the play. Bobby Grich, the next up for the Padres.
Bobby Grich.
And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Hit hard, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Ruth going back to the warning track, makes the catch. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Jose Soriano. What should we keep an eye on here?
You don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the batter's eye. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-0. So Harper stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singing maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerve.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that one hammered. Raines makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. Top of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Junior Caminero. Glass now back to work. In the dirt, ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Corrals it. One away. Here's Adley Rutschman.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Frank Thomas now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they get it out of the play. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Phillies, Babe Ruth. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Plow, Babe Ruth.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Jason Bay now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And then skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Curtis Granderson. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
1 strike.
That one misses in the dirt.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're...
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Richie Ashburn.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And that's down and away. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. In the air, left field. Bay moves under it. He makes the grab. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. And the Padres take the lead. It's 3-2. And now here is Bobby Grich. Still only one out here in the inning. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. Here's Profar now. Flied to right his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Granderson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ground ball. And a quick out number 1.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ashburn in position. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in for San Diego, Frank Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And that one fouled off. Thomas over at first with 1 away. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That one ripped, but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Tim Raines, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So here is Bryce Harper. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Harper, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Throw over to Thomas. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And a foul ball. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And Devers hits that one, and that's a base hit. Throw cut off to third, and he's safe. So it's 1st and 3rd with 1 down.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better
batting,
than that.
right
When you can turn a ball
fielder,
around
Ray.
at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. The relay throw.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Line drive. And this one looks like trouble. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, you put a great swing on it.
Granderson
0-1
swings through it for strike 1. Bounce to the right. There's one.
That's an out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, they tried for the inning double play right there, but that high chopper kind of slows everything down and makes it hard to turn too. Trail runner hustling down the first base line. That also allows that runner from third to score. Really nice job all the way around by the offense.
Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading
And the
off
batter
San
now,
Diego,
number
the
94.
shortstop, Number 94.
Glass now back to work. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
On a line. And it stays fair. Tying run is in to score from second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Carlos Hernandez comes on now.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about
Now
middle
pitching
innings
for the
and
Phillies,
a little length out of this
number
arm
35.
coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Arise on to first. 1 away here in the 5th. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Center field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Adley Rutschman, the next up for the Padres. That misses. And that is ball one. And another ball. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Richie Ashburn, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Granderson on the move to the alley. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, Luis Arias stands in.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ashburn in position. Makes the grab, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani stands in for the Phillies. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 down. Phillies down a run. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And he misses it. It drops in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Logan O'Hoppe. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Back here in Philadelphia. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in.
Runner takes off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rich in the box now. Takes strike 1. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Laser base hit in to score from third, and it's a 7-6 game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it.
Back safely. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the
hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Junior Caminero.
Counts 1-0.
Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and third, 1 down. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 3. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Adley Rutschman digs in now. 1 for 3. New pitcher now, Josh Hader.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Tattooed and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add on. It's 12-6. Bounce to the left side. Devers. And there's 2 away. Richie Ashburn, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Next offering is outside. Left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Jason Bay. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Curtis Granderson will hit
number
next.
63, Justin Martinez.
Hit in the air, left field. Raines brings it in. 2 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tatis settles under it and makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Next for the Padres, Tim Raines.
Now that
if there's nobody on in front of him,
Tim
a single for
Raines.
him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a base hit up the middle. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squirted.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jordan Romano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Bobby Grich.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Romano in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Canada. Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one is inside ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Granderson going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Profar stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. It's a bomb. He made him pay for that one. It's 15-6. So digging in now for San Diego, Junior Caminero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On a line out towards center. Granderson pulls it down, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Luis Arias. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Into center. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
That's a ball.
The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. In the dirt. And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One ball.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-8. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That's down and in.
1 strike.
And he can't come up with it. And he's out on the tag. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a small ball from time to time. That's in there, and the count even at 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that one is inside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bay moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Granderson. 2 away now.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Ashburn stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Arise on to first, and they take care of Tatis. On to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Babe Ruth. First pitch misses. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
two.
Ball 2. That one is
Three balls,
upstairs.
one strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now for the Phillies,
Now
Jason
pitching for
Bay.
San Diego,
3-pitch strikeout last
Number
time up.
64.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
John Jelly.
That clips a corner. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. Slings to first
out.
in time. And digging in for
center
Philadelphia,
field, number
Curtis
14.
Granderson.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
There you go.
Granderson tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Thomas hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for the
Now it's the
Padres,
switch
the
hitting
left
outfielder,
fielder, number
Tim
30,
Raines.
Tim Raines.
Williams back to work. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next offering is fouled back. That hit him.
Timeout. That ball
And the
got him
leadoff
right there.
man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's the shortstop. He's already homered here in this one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 17-8. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Bobby Grich. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And he grounds one to the right side. Now one gone in the ninth. Profar climbs in on that left side. He's already homered in this game.
Designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Junior Caminero, the next up for the Padres. Inside, just missed. That's inside.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Granderson settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
All set for the bottom
Leading
of the
up for the
ninth.
Phillies,
And now the shortstop,
the
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Up the middle, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Next to hit, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. There goes the runner. Swing and a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I could watch base hits like that one.
Runner on the go. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And it goes just foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis going back. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-11. Harper in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
The catcher, number
man at first. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Logan O'Hoppe.
now pitching for
Harper runs. And
Number
first offering
75.
is fouled off.
Camilo.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2000? Runner on the go again. In the air out towards right center. Tatis really on his horse for it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, Harper runs. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close. Harper over at second, 1 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Doval, a guy that beat. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And I think safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. In the dirt, blocked. 1 out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reigns under it. And makes the grab. Out number 2. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jason Bay. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres slugged their way to a win in this one. High-scoring ball game in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.